Hello guys and welcome back to our favorite, My Next Life as a Villainess, with our beloved MC, Catarina Claes. And as finally promised, we are gonna go jump right into Geordo's line, and if there is something that we have already seen in Kiev's, I will skip it. This is just so you guys know. I will not go through the whole story again if there's parts that have been the same, especially in the prologue.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Did you wanted something else? We have to skip through the prologue.
No, it's just that, that went really fast. It was just like, boop, it was gone.
Sam can't keep up. He's like, I mean, we know this.
Yeah.
It's just her dreaming to be her friend and seeing the extra parts of the second game.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my god, who's this pirate dude that is so hot? No, unfortunately he doesn't say that. And now she's like,
she wakes up.
oh my god, let's eat something. And then Keith is like, oh god, please don't. And then her mother writes this long thing what she shouldn't do on the boat. And then they go to the boat. To the boat we go.
And then, yay!
Yay!
That was a good song.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh yeah, the Villainess is the memory, okay.
Luxury cruise.
So we're getting on the board. On the ship. On board. On the ship.
Yeah.
And now we're meeting everyone. And realizing everyone is here. What a surprise!
Yeah. Because she thought she was going to be alone with Keith. Oh.
Okay, we have switched to Geordo. Good, good, good.
Yeah. Vinculum, special guest room. I, Georgius Stewart, wearing a smile to match this extravagant cabin, despite signing internally. In front of me are Cet Norden, the premier of the Kingdom of Quid, and Ryle Werder, the marquis of Sorcier. These two are the creator of this vessel. Welcome me as a member of the royal house, but this reception has gone on for some time. My twin brother Alan, the fourth prince, is having more trouble hiding his boredom.
Geordo 殿下、アラン殿下、本当に我らがビンクルム号にようこそお越しくださいました。
このような良き日にお二人にいらしていただけて心より感謝を申し上げます。
こちらこそお招きいただき誠に光栄です。クイード国の造船技術はさすがですね。とても快適に過ごせそうです。
ええ、そうでしょう。 調度品もすべて一級品を揃えさせていただきました。ベッドはすべて特注ですし、こちらのティーカップに描かれている鳥はクイードでは縁起が良いと言われているもので。
Premier Norden smiles at these compliments as the formalities are exchanged, but I can tell that he is watching me like a hawk. As the third prince of the Kingdom of Sorcier, he is evaluating me.
接待などは表向き。実際はソルシエの情勢を探り、今後有益な取引ができるよう立ち回りを考えるのが本来の目的なのだろう。まあ、それはこちらも同じか。
As the third prince of Sorcier, I had best be careful not to do anything that may prove sentimental. Yeah, we have never been any particular strong relation with Quid. After all, our countries aren't even on the same continent. As our nation are too far apart to visit easily, if it was inevitable that we would probe each other for information like this.
そしてビンクルム号の名前には絆という意味が込められております。クイード、ソルシエ両国、これから手に手を取って一層の発展を遂げていきたいものですな。
ええ。
そろそ
Can you
ろ
guys go?
出港の時間が近づいているようですね。
それでは夜にまたお目にかかります。ジオルド殿下、アラン殿下、失礼いたします。
Even I get bored, I can understand Alan.
Yeah, really. The moment they leave, the smile drops from my face, causing Alan to fidget next to me.
何か気になることでもあったか？
いえ、今のところは特に。
今のところは？
アランも知らないわけではないでしょう。海を越えてなお、クイードの最小の話は聞こえてきていますから。
That he's insert a swear word.
ああ、そうだったな。
Alan nods as if he remembers, and send a meaningful look to the door that Premier Norden closed. Cet Norden, the premier of the Kingdom of Quid, a nation of inventions, he became the premier at an unprecedented young age.
Really, you can say unprecedented but not young? Okay.
It fucks up once in a while. He's ambitious, intelligent, and is said to be ruthless in the hunt for profit.
First sentence, is that correct?
There is no shortage of dubious rumors enshrouding him. The sheer number tells me not to brush them aside as mere jealousy.
クイード前国王が逝去してから現国王と宰相の間では政治的な対立が何年も続いているという話も聞いていますし、それなりに注意は必要だと思っていますよ。
まあ否定はしない。うまい話には裏があるもんだ。
Supposedly, his effort with Marquis Werder were meant to strengthen the bond of our nation, but it's too much suspicious. When the same offer was made 3 years ago, King Stuart, my father, refused it. I find it perfectly normal to be suspicious of a nation that have always been distant from us suddenly suggesting a new enterprise.
それでもライル・ベルダーが手掛ける事業としてならめったなことにはならないとは思いますが。
Marquis Werder is highly regarded in the kingdom and is among the most trusted subjects of the king. He have garnered attention in recent years for his excellent foresight. I remember him as a congenial man from when we last spoke.
だからノーディン宰相も諦めきれずにベルダー公爵へ造船事業の話を持っていったのだろう。
He must have assured that the Marquis Werder would been enticed by Quid's technology, as he is known to have an eye for the avant-garde, and as he must have been planned, Premier Norden received financial aid and magic technology assistance from Marquis Werder.
そしてベルダー公爵からこのクイードとの造船計画の話がソルシエ王宮に奏上されたと。
Though the Sorcier Palace had rejected the plan once before, the circumstances were different if it was a Marquis business. As a project of the Marquis, there would be no risk to the nation treasury, while still providing a chance at the foreign technology. And if it attract foreign visitors, that too could benefit Sorcier. That was no reason to refuse, assuming that it would be remaining firmly a business of the Marquis. So the Vinculum was approved. And today is the maiden voyage.
1週間もカタリナに会えないだなんて退屈ですね。
I was just thinking the same. That's a bit dull without Catarina.
Yeah. I inadvertently let my words slip, and Alan smiled wildly.
Riley.
God damn it!
まあ
The third
1
time.
週間なんてすぐだろう。
Why are they using the shitty word?
そう、さっさと終わらせて早くカタリナに会いたいところだね。
My fiancée Catarina Claes. Although I have never truly been interested in other people, she is a shining exception. I still remember when we first met at 8 years of age.
Finally, it's getting interesting.
こんなかすり傷気になさらないでください。だいたい額の傷なんて前髪でパパッと隠せるので
So he
何の
turned
問
the
題
head.
もございませんわ。
But didn't she
Yeah.
hurt herself with the snake?
Yeah, she hurt herself. No, didn't she fall down a tree?
Oh yeah, maybe.
After scarring her face, Catarina's nonchalance was entirely unbefitting a duke's daughter, and that was only the beginning. She was utterly unrestrained, climbing trees and throwing toy snakes. Yet her magnetic smile never failed to pull me to her.
とはいえ、僕の行為には全く気づいてもらえていない。
She doesn't realize anyone's feelings.
No. Unless that they have food. She does not see my love for her, believing our engagement to be a breakwater to stave off other advances. Believing there was plenty of time, I took it slow, remaining by her side ever since we were 8 years old.
結局、ライバルを増やしただけだった。
I feel bad for all of the guys. Look at poor Geordo. They're
Yeah.
all suffering.
なんだ
I turned to see my twin brother, looking confused. He is also a rival, another man that had feelings for Catarina. But Alan isn't the only one. Catarina attracts peoples naturally. Her smile continues to charm many. Catarina adopted brother Keith, the Prime Minister's son Nicole, as well as her friend Mary, Sophia, and Maria. Catarina Claes attracts all. And due to their excessive affinities for her, they're all doing everything in their power to interfere with our marriage.
カタリナに王子妃は務まりませんなんていう主張。あれはどう見ても僕に独占されるのが気に入らないだけだ。
I root for you, Geordo. You can do it.
Catarina was self-aware of her role as my fiancée. I wouldn't mind as much, but my dear fiancé is lacking in that capacity. That's why I'm always steadfast in my watch.
ま、今回唯一良かったことといえば、カタリナを除くその全員がヴィンクルム号の披露会にいるというところか。
No one would be able to get the best of me. It's a shame Catarina isn't here, but this will be a silver lining. The rival before me has only recently become aware of his feelings for her. He'd been oblivious to them this whole time.
そんな時期にカタリナと会えば何が起きるかわからない。
I wish to know, but we have to get through Geordo first.
Yeah. Alan's obliviousness was in large part due to his fiancée, Lady Mary, who spread no effort in that, out of her own love for Catarina. Alan was an unfortunate fool who didn't even realize that his greatest rival was his own fiancée. Alan looked at me curiously, but I simply shook my head with a smile.
いえ、何でもありませんよ。
うん、そうか。じゃあ、俺は自分の部屋に戻る。
Alan looked a bit stupefied, but just as he's about to leave, there was a knock on the door.
Stupefied. Stupefied.
Yeah,
Sad
stupefied,
found a new word.
Yeah.
Ah, Sophia.
もうお兄様は本当に律儀すぎです。
I, Sophia's card, am angry with my brother Nicola's card. We saw Lady Catarina board Vinculum, yet we still have not gone to greet her.
ソフィア、
Brother turns and tries to quell my anger. However, I have no intentions of backing down.
お兄様、私が昨日カタリナ様とご挨拶した時、ビンクルム号のお披露目会に参加するとは言っていませんでしたわ。
She was focused on food.
きっと急にここに来ることになったはずです。おそらくどなたもまだカタリナ様がここにいることを知りませんわ。
She's trying to ship her brother again.
ですから、今が距離を縮めるチャンスです。
It's your chance! Nicole, it's your chance!
You can do it!
Brother has long held feelings for my beloved childhood friend Catarina Claes. If brother and Lady Catarina were to marry, then Lady Catarina and I would become sisters-in-law. We would always be together. Lady Catarina freed me from my loneliness. I want to be with her, always. Hence my hopes that brother will successfully woo her. I must have brother steal Lady Catarina away, immediately!
ソフィア、いつも言っているだろう。カタリナはジオルドの婚約者だ。
それが何だって言うんですの？お兄様は先に卒業してしまったんですから、少しぐらい抜け駆けしても構わないと思いますわ。
Geordo, Keith, Alan, and Mary all have long-standing relationships with the Asgard siblings as our childhood friends. But amongst everyone, only brother is a year apart. His graduation this year has created a widening gap between him and his rivals. Fortunately, Lady Catarina doesn't seem to realize the other rivals have been attempting to approach her.
私たちはもう1年一緒に過ごせますけれど、お兄様はこれからカタリナ様とお会いできる時間がますます減るんですから。
Didn't even know that Nicole was the oldest.
Yeah. There was even an episode where he was trying to get a fiancé, but also realized that that wouldn't work. Yeah.
That I remember, but not that he was the oldest.
They even said that in that
今
episode.
ジオルドたちに挨拶をしに行くところだっ
I
ただろ
watched
う。
it 5 years ago.
父の名代で来ているんだ。まずはするべきことが先だ。
それはそうかもしれませんけれど、お兄様ったら本当に真面目なんだから。
I do respect him for that, but he can't be so stubborn about keeping his public and private lives separate.
きっとお兄様のことだから、ジオルド様に会ったらカタリナ様がいたとお話しされるはず。それでは意味がなくなってしまうのに。お兄様はもっとずるくなっていいと思いますわ。
puff my cheeks and mumble, but he only responds with his usual stiff smile. Oh, look how cute he looks. Oh my god.
Devilish.
Oh, look at the smile. In the end, there is no forestalling to be had, as the royal guard appears to request our presence before Prince Geordo.
お兄様は本当にそんな性格なんですから。
I'll try to handle the meeting deftly before brother mentions her to the prince. Knowing Prince Geordo will most likely notice something from brother's countenance alone, I sighed to myself. I think we're switching to... Oh, no, you're Nicole now.
カタリナがこの船にいるのか。
Son?
Yeah. We requested a law to a meeting requesting to Giorgio. I barely contained my shock at the Sophia's words.
Read it again because we couldn't hear the first sentence and it's shock.
Okay.
It's not
Oh,
Shooks.
okay.
It's not League of Legends.
Oh, yeah. While we requested a loyal guard to relay a meeting requests to Giorgio, I barely contained my shock at Sophia's words.
Geordo!
Giorgio. Yeah.
No! Geordo!
Giordo! God damn it! I can never pronounce his fucking name. Catarina Claes is the fiancée of my childhood friend. Giordo. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes. And the one with whom I've fallen in love. She was the first person outside my direct family who understood my feelings.
ご両親はあんなに素敵で、妹さんはあんなに可愛くて、ニコル様は本当に幸せ者ですわね。
Aww. Catarina's the best.
She so clearly understood the feelings I longed to express. I hated how people assumed I was suffering because of my sister, telling me that I was in an unfortunate situation. I completely gave up on others, even understanding how blessed I felt to have such a wonderful sister. But then she appeared. That's why I've fallen for her. But I have no intention of stealing away my childhood French fiancé.
Not yet.
だから俺は
Yet, yeah.
この思いを悟られるわけにはいかない。ソフィアの言うような抜け駆けなどしない。
Time. All I want is to be near her so I can watch over her. But there's no way I can hide my elation after hearing that she is on the ship.
ああ、ニコルとソフィアだったか。ってこれは。
Geordo and Alan are shocked into silence by my unconcealed smile as I enter the room.
Hey!
Catarina!
それではキース様、カタリナ様、私どもは荷物を運び込んでおきますので。
キャンベル様のお荷物はこちらでお預かりしてお部屋へ届けさせていただきますね。
Treat her with respect. She has big dreams about being
Snacks.
very strong and making snacks.
お願いね。
はい。
After leaving the luggage of the maids, I go out onto the deck to watch the ship set sail. I arrive on deck to the salty smell of the sea breeze. The aquamarine horizon stretches out before me.
すごい。本当に海だわ。本当素敵な景色ですね。あ、見て見て、カモメがいる。
Your favorite Seren! The flying rat! I run up. What? I thought the flying rat is a pigeon. Okay, well, seagulls. I run up to the railing and inhale deeply. That's the smell, alright. How exciting! How do I describe it? It's extraordinary. The smell of adventure. It's making my heart race. I look to the port and see the townspeople crowding to get a look. A ship like this must be a rare sight. Oh, this is like a ship departure scene from the movies. I wonder if they will start throwing streamers.
なあもう姉さん、そんなに身を乗り出したら危ないよ。
Keith pulls on my arm. With my heart full of the thrill of departure and life on the ship, I turn to look at Keith with a huge smile. Let's eat delicious food! I have dreams. This is my dreams in this game.
キス、美味しいものたくさん食べましょうね。
姉さん、食べ過ぎちゃダメだって言ったじゃないか。
I've never started it, Keith.
大丈夫よ。食べ過ぎないよ。たくさん食べるから。
Logic.
それ
Perfect logic.
矛盾しているからね。
やあ、カタリナ。
That voice. I turn around to see that face that matches that very familiar voice. Oh.
あなたも来ていると聞いて探していたんですよ。
Oh, they're so beautiful. I love.
ジオルド様、それにアラン様もニコル様まで。
カタリナ、久しぶりだな。
Ah, look. Keith is like, oh god, no.
Yeah.
まさか本当に来ているとはな。
I'm sure Geordo and Alan have official duties here as princes. It's no surprise to find them at important social gatherings. And Nicole is likely participating as a proxy for the Prime Minister. Just as I wish that Sophia could be here too, she appears, popping out behind Nicole. Sophia, my friend!
Yes.
カタリナ様、お会いできて嬉しいですわ。
Let's read dirty romantic books.
Yes.
I take her hand joyfully, and Sophia responds with a smile.
ソフィアも来ていたなんて嬉しいわ。お父様に無理を言ってお兄様についてきたんです。まさかカタリナ様がいらっしゃるなんて思いませんでした。本当はキースだけのはずだったんだけど、いろいろあって。でもどうしてソフィアはそんなに来たかったの？実は最近花の霊場は海に抱かれてというロマンス小説のシリーズを読んで夢中になってしまいまして。
Oh god. Sophia blushes, putting a hand to her cheek. It's the same face she makes whenever we talk about romance novels. She's literally doing otome games, just reading them.
Yeah.
それでどうしても海が見たくなってお兄様についてきたんです。
It's almost like she's on a pilgrimage. It must be a pretty good book. Sophia has read so many romance novels in her life. She's a pro among pros. She was already well read, even at 10 years old, when we first met. It was the reason we first became friends. Though lately she's really been going off the deep end with borderline boy love and infidelity. Boy,
Oh god.
Sophia! But if this book is enough to impress a seasoned veteran like Sophia, it's definitely a worthy read.
それでどんな話なの？
But you dating a pirate?
霊場が海賊によって婚約者から引き離され、さらわれた海賊船の中で海賊と新たな愛を育んでいく略奪の物語ですわ。
Jordy's gonna flip a switch.
Spicy tale, you say?
Spicy!
Oh boy.
Keith is fainting. Wow, sounds pretty extreme.
霊場が婚約者から引き離されて。そうですか。
Oh my god. Triggered. For some reason, Jordy's smile gives me the shivers. Maybe I got a chill from the ocean breeze.
Yes.
父にやけに熱心に同行を頼み込んでいるとは思っていたが、まさかそんな理由だったとは。
I think it's lovely she has such a passion for reading.
Yeah.
船や海、潮風、小説のような世界を体感したくてお兄様についてまいりましたの。あ、花の令状は海に抱かれてももちろん持ってきていますから、後ほどカタリナ様にもお貸しいたしますわ。いいの？嬉しい。
待ってください。カタリナは読まなくていいです。
ね？
I didn't expect interference from this direction. How could he just go and say that? What does he mean that I don't need to read it? Oh, maybe he wants to read it first. But it's not like I would spoil it for him.
あら、カタリナ様の意思を無視するなんて、それが婚約者のすることですの？
Your favorite character is coming, Cet.
Mary, come.
This voice is
Oh,
my
there she
friend,
is.
Mary Hunt. Her voice that of an elegant noblewoman. She's one of my beloved childhood friends and the fourth daughter of Marquis Hunt. She was shy when we first met, but she's grown up to be such an upstanding lady as to be called the flower of society.
Mary! カタリナ様!
Look at her.
お会いできて嬉しいですわ!
It's girl love.
来ていることは知っていましたが、こうも早くカタリナを見つけてくるとは。
Fuck off, Geordo. Hello.
I think Mary is his worst enemy.
Yes.
Next to Keith.
カタリナ様、ぜひご一緒させてくださいね。
ええ、もちろんよ。メアリも来ていたなんて嬉しいわ。
Mary happily grips my hand. I'm happy to see another childhood friend here.
家族と来ていたのですけれど、カタリナ様がいらっしゃっていると人づてに聞き及びまして、お探ししていたのですわ。
A little rich just arrived.
相変わらず社交界の花は情報が早いですね。ですが、人の会話に割って入るというのは貴族令嬢の鏡と呼ばれるあなたの立場ではいかがなものかとも思いますが。
あら、それをおっしゃるなら、先にカタリナ様とソフィア様の話に割って入ったジオルド様の方が無粋というものでは？
Napum. Both of them are smiling, but the air is feeling thin. Maybe I did stay out in the breeze too long. As I stand there confused, I feel a tug on my sleeve.
カタリナ様、後でジオルド様に見つからないようこっそりお渡ししますわ。え？もちろんですわ。お約束します。
I want to read the spicy book too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Minus.
Yeah, I'm on it! That is so stressy. I don't know who says it though. Should I read? You read?
I think it's you.
Okay, one day at the academy, I wandered around alone looking for a quiet place to enjoy a book. Maybe it's Sophia?
Yeah.
On my day off, I had gone to town and picked several books that seemed appealing. I'd been waiting for a chance to read them. I understand. And that day I finally found the time to read. Before I knew it, I was searching for a place to read under the warm sun. I had high expectations for this book, so I was looking for a secluded spot, free from disturbance. I understand that I always get interrupted when it gets to interesting stuff.
この辺りなら誰も来ないでしょうし、ちょうど良さそう。
It's Sophia.
True.
I spotted a perfect, relaxing place and sat down on the end of a bench, quietly nestled in a corner. As I began, I soon realized this new romance novel was even more engaging than I expected. I was very happy with my purchase. And so I read, cover to cover, paying no heed to the time.
素敵な結末でしたわ。
Books are incredible creations. Nothing can ever entertain me the way they can. I read a 400-page book once in 4 hours. Maybe it had more pages. It was pretty big.
それに、この本もカタリナ様が好まれそうな内容でしたし、ぜひおすすめリストに追加しておきましょう。
I was still thinking about the stories I picked up my next novel. Then I was interrupted by a sound from the bushes nearby. It's probably Catarina.
あれ？ソフィア？
You called?
You summoned. I clasped my hand over my mouth. I hadn't expected to meet anyone in this little corner. And who would have expected Lady Catarina to appear from the brush? We both stared at each other, wide-eyed.
びっくりした。ここには誰もいないと思ってたから。ソフィアはどうしてここに？
I think she's snakes. She's hiding the snakes.
実は外でゆっくり読書を楽しみたかったので、一人になれる場所を探してここへ来たのです。
I asked, wondering why she would come to a spot like this. Then I spotted a bag of treats in her hand. I know this lady very well by now. She shifted uncomfortably from foot to foot, looking away. I understood at once.
いやー、別に誰にもバレずにお菓子を食べようと思ってきたわけでは。
It seemed she wanted to take a snack break away from judging eyes. When I thought about it, I remembered Lord Keith had asked me privately not to give her any more treats. Like a dog.
Yeah.
She likely sought out this spot because she had not wanted anyone to tell him.
大丈夫です。キース様には内緒にしますわ。
Lady Catarina looked relieved when I said that.
ありがとう、ソフィア。いやー、実は最近ドレスがちょっときつくなっちゃって。
Oh
my god.
それをキースに言ったらお菓子禁止令を出されてしまったのよ。
Yeah.
けれど今日だけどうしても我慢ができなくて。
My guess was right on the mark.
とてもカタリナ様らしい。
Thought so for Lord Keith, who must have been struggling to help her. But I was happy for this chance to spend time with Lady Catarina.
そういうことでしたら私の隣へどうぞ。いいの？ありがとう、ソフィア。
I pulled the books closer to make room for Lady Catarina on the bench. She plopped down next to me.
それよりその本は何？まだ見たことがない気がするけれど。
I held up the book I had just finished reading for her to see.
先日街で仕入れてきた新作のロマンス小説なんです。ちょうど読み終わったところなんですけれど、とても素敵で。
I briefly explained the charm of the characters and the beauty of the setting, being careful not to spoil any of the plot. Lady Catarina soon sunk her teeth into the conversation.
それは面白そうな本ね。それにこの本に出てくるこの登場人物もなんだかお兄様に似ていて。
Oh, Lady Catarina listened to my enthusiastic explanation, starry-eyed. As the topic of characters that resemble my brother continued, we reached the Devilish Earl series. I ran. We were so caught up in our discussion, we hardly noticed the sun setting. Soon dinner time was upon us. As we both stood up to go find dinner, a chilling breeze blew by us. Then Lady Catarina realized she had forgotten to eat the contraband snacks she brought with her.
しまった。喋るのに夢中になって食べるの忘れてたわ。どうしよう。今日は持って帰って明日食べるのではダメなんですか？
That's too smart.
これを持って帰ったら今度こそキースに見つかって何か言われそうなのよ。来るときはうまく隠せたけれど、今から食べる？いやいや、全部食べたらせっかくの夕食を美味しく食べられなくなりそうだし、それは嫌だわ。
Lady Catarina groaned, utterly despairing as she stared down into her bag of snacks. Finding that adorable, I held out my hand.
では、そのお菓子は私がお預かりしますから、明日またこちらでお会いしましょう。その時にお返ししますわ。いいの？ありがとう、ソフィア。
Lady Catarina took my hand in hers and shook it vigorously.
では、代わりと言ってはなんですが、私もこちらの本をカタリナ様にお貸ししますわ。
When I handed the book to her, Lady Catarina's eyes widened.
さっき言ってた本ね。もう借りていいの？私は読み終わりましたから、読み返すよりも早くカタリナ様と語り合いたいのです。じゃあありがたく借りるわ。ありがとう、ソフィア。
Lady Catarina handed me the bag of snacks and received the book with a smile. Just like that, I succeeded in securing some time with her the following day.
明日はせっかくですから、お兄様も連れてきましょうか。
I I considered it, but it was rare for me to have time alone with ever-popular Lady Catarina. I apologized to brother eternally. Instead, I would redouble my efforts to support him in his battle against Prince Geordo and the others.
明日も良い日になりそうですわ。そうね。綺麗な夕焼けだし、明日も天気がいいと思うわ。
Lady Catarina replied and smiled, though not what I meant. I smiled back. We walked back to the dorms together under the sunset glow. What snow? What snow? Sophia is such a nice girl. I feel fortunate to have such a caring friend. Sophia and I talked up a storm about a novel we've recently read when I noticed someone stand up.
ソフィア、
Oh, hello.
学校とは違い、他の貴族の目も多くある。羽目を外しすぎないように。
Nico warns his sister gently, casting his soft smile on the two of us.
分かっていますわ、お兄様。もちろんです。
I feel a little dizzy as I nod. Nico's smile exudes a devilish aura. Ugh, his charm is as powerful as ever. Nico has always been this way. He was handsome even as a boy, but now his charm is truly what I call devilish. The student council members of his class were spellstruck by his aura. It caused so many issues, everyone but the president quit. Another woman nearby must have also been struck by that aura. Before my eyes, she blushes and falls faint to the floor.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Faints. Oh. She collapsed! I've been around him for so long, I've almost gotten used to it, but even still I can feel a blush on my cheeks. His newly deadly charm grows in strength every year. I'm sure the ship is chock full of unsuspecting victims. They just let her lay there. She just drains like,
yeah. にしても、結局いつもと変わり映えしないメンバーが揃ったな。
Yes.
Yay! Alan's voice brings me back to my senses, and I look around to see the usual suspects. Right, all the student council members and me. Geordo, Keith, Alan, Nicole, Maria, Mary and Sophia are all members of the student council. The student council members are selected by academic achievement and magical prowess. Everyone is highly capable. And then there's me.
Yeah.
To be exact, I am not a member. When everyone joined the council, I alone was left out, so they probably invite me so often, out of concern. Thanks to that, I was able to become friends with Maria and become a sort of secondary member of the council, the mascot. The student council president isn't here, I guess. Good. Thinking about the incident before spring break leaves me feeling down, but then the sound of trumpets blows away my haze. The fanfare melts into a full musical performance. This must be the departure ceremony. Seeing the people remaining on the shore waving flags, I feel that the voyage will soon begin. Okay, then we stop here.
Okay.
Yay! Well, this was the first episode. It was a bit of a mixed bag because we did see Geordo, but we saw more of the others too. But that's also cool because we want to get to know them too. But yeah, we'll see what Geordo has in store for us and if he could be as cool as Keith. So, thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.
Yep. Bye bye.